Hey, I'm Andy, and for this Duelyst video we're gonna try the Rift, and I haven't played it since it launched, but I don't know if that's gonna put me on a setback or not. So in Rift mode, you build a deck over time by upgrading cards one by one. Every Rift deck starts with a basic deck. You earn Rift XP as you play, which allows you to level up your deck. Each time you level up a Rift run, you can replace one card from your deck with a new card from a pack of 6. So you can mix and match different factions and all that stuff. Your first run is free and starts with 5 upgrades. Ooh. So I'm going to start the run. I've never done this before, and let's see what I will choose out of these. I don't know how I feel about the Scientist, but I'm thinking between either Zeron or Faye. I think I'm going to go with Faye just because I'm more comfortable with fan art and all that stuff, so I'm going to pick Faye. And I don't know how long I'm going to play for this video, but it's going to be unedited and all that stuff. So let's level up our deck. So we got a lot of stuff. Let's see. You'll get a choice of 6 cards to replace the selected card with. You have 0 saved upgrades and will be able to save this for a future run. Okay. So what do we want to replace? I want to keep all the core Vanar stuff for now. Maybe replace the Necroseer seems not worth it. Yeah, maybe the Necroseer, see what we get. Yeah, I want to replace that. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, we got an orange. Let's open these things. Ooh, we got an Un-7 Dying Wish. Summon a minion with Dying Wish from your action bar, but eh. We also got a Thumping Wave, a Zix, Spirit of the Wild, a Wild Inceptor, and a Heart Sister. Alright, so Wild Inceptor doesn't seem like it's worth it right now. Same with the Spirit of the Wild. I feel like there's little aggro going on, so I might just pick Zix. But Heart Sister is also nice to do my Bloodborne spell with, so I think I'm gonna pick with yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a Heart Sister in this situation. Alright, let's level it up again, and let's replace the other Necroseer. I'm probably doing this horribly wrong, but it's my first time, so yeah, I'm learning as I go. Ooh, we got a Meltdown, but Meltdown's not that good right now. Got a Bone Reaper, Second Son, Sleep Dasher, Nasher. I'm gonna go with Frigid Corona because Frigid Corona is always nice to have. Alright, let's level up by removing... let's see, probably a Dragon Bone or a Storm Metal Golem. Probably the Storm Metal. Yeah, I want to replace that. Alright, what do we got here? So I think it's always guaranteed to be 1 orange, 1 purple, 2 blues, and 2 whites, but the Dragonlord Trinity Wing, which is good if I want to be, if I were going Arcanist, but I don't think I can run an Arcanist in this situation, because it's all up to RNG and all that stuff. And let's just do... I guess let's just do like a Snow Rippler. Go full on Vanar, even though it's not really like Rift is supposed to be mixing and matching different factions, and I'm just going all Vanar. So let's replace the other Storm Metal Golem. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ice Shatter Gauntlet's nice. Ooh, a Calligrapher, which is nice later on. I think that's better. Whenever, ooh, Soul's an Onyx Jaguar. So now I have options that I can pick. I think since there's no real card draw, I think I'm going to go with the Calligrapher, see how that goes. And let's do it one more time by removing the... What can we do? We can replace the Hailstone Golem if we want. It's a 4/6 vanilla. Or maybe the Arctic Displacer, let's see, I don't know. This is probably the bad choice, but... Alright. Ooh, these look different. Crescent Spear, ooh, all these are good. So how many spells do we have? We have a few spells, so I think Circlus would be nice. But we'll only get 1, which is a problem. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the Circlus. I like the Circlus. So let's play. I'm probably gonna lose, but I'm just gonna keep playing until I get a win and see how long that takes. And because I am just starting, I don't know how far that will set me back or how better the opponent's decks will be. And I don't know if it takes like actual MMR into consideration or it's just Rift has its own separate one. Alright, Vitruvian versus Vanar. We are going second. Alright, so let's replace this Dragonbone Golem and probably one of the aspect of the foxes, and we'll end our turn. See, so apparently it doesn't take MMR into account because I'm playing against someone in bronze. So we got an Avalanche, deal 4 damage to everything on your side starting on the battlefield and stun them. So I think, and we got a young Flamewing. So I'm probably going to replace Avalanche for now, play a Fenrir War Master turn 1. So yeah, let's replace Avalanche, and we got a Chromatic Hold, which is nice to have, but let's just play a Fenrir War Master here and we'll end our turn. And we got a Dragonbone Golem, which we will definitely replace. Alright, so the opponent has a full hand, and I don't know, like, I can't really read it because it's the possibility of having cross-faction cards, so it's definitely harder to read. So let's see what we can do after we replace the Dragonbone Golem. A Twin Fang, well, I mean that will definitely do something. So there's 2 charges left of Twin Fang, and I'm probably just going to remove one with the Ghost Wolf. And then maybe stun the General with the Frigid Corona, and see what kind of minion I get when I replace the Dragonbone Golem. Alright, so the opponent has 0 mana, and we don't have our Bloodborne spell yet, so we can't really do that. We can get rid of the Twin Fang by Chromatic Holding and then attacking, but I don't know if that's going to be worth it just for the Twin Fang or not, because we can just stun the General and he won't be able to attack. So, alright, just gotta wait for the General. Alright, let's replace the Dragonbone Golem. Now we got 2 Chromatic Holds. First things first though, I gotta stun the General, get a card. Now we got another Flamewing, so let's just do... let's just attack the General and we'll just move back, move up one, or let's just go headstrong and we'll end our turn. Because once we get our turn we can do our Bloodborne spell, which will get rid of the Twin Fang. So I think I'm just going to do like a young Flamewing into Snow Rippler, or I might just have to do a Chromatic Hold or Aspect of the Fox on something like that. Primus Shield Master. Alright, so we have 5 mana. We can just play a young Flamewing into Aspect of the Fox into a Warbird. I like that. So let's. I mean, we have to Aspect of the Fox first because this is provoked. Alright, so let's just go back here. We have 4 mana. Let's just move this onto the Mana Spring, and then we can just do our Bloodborne spell to get rid of that Twin Fang and get rid of that scary attack. So now we can attack the General for 2 and we'll end our turn. And we get a Bloodletter, deals double damage to Generals, which is nice. And we can play it next turn if we want to, however, we also have some Dispels if we need to, and a Snow Rippler for the infiltration, and another young Flamewing. So this, the young Flamewing is a good 5 damage. I don't know if he's going to kill it using the General and the Fox Ravager, or just the Fox Ravager and some sort of ping spell that the opponent might have in his hand. I don't know. Like, it's definitely hard to read the opponent and what the opponent's going to play based off what they have. I mean, there's a general knowledge of, like, since it's Vitruvian, there should be more Vitruvian things, but like I said, there's a Hank Hart, there's a Fox, or not a Fox Ravager, but a Primus Smith, so I don't know. So this, oh, he's gonna just trade with a Flamewing with that, so that's fine. So Hank Hart, 2-4 range. Whenever this deals damage, restore that much health to it. So we have to Chromatic Hold that, so we can't really play Bloodletter. I am going to replace it, though. And I got a Flash Freeze. So we have 6 mana. Let's just do a Chromatic Hold to the... Or we can just Flash Freeze it for now and just play like a... Or no, maybe not. So we can just do... Move ourselves back, play a Snow Rippler here, and then stun the Hank Hart for now, and just attack the General for 2, and we'll end our turn. And we got an Arctic Displacer. Alright, this hand seems kind of wonky, I mean compared to ranked, but I'll try and make the most out of it. Alright, so the opponent does have the Bloodborne spell, so he can just remove the Snow Rippler, but however, if he does it with the General, then I do get a Battle Pet. So I might just play that into a Young Flamewing, into a Chromatic Hold, or I don't know. He's just moving away so he doesn't get the Infiltration bonus. That's smart too. Ethereal Obelisk. Okay, so that's an Obelisk. So I can just Chromatic Hold that. Or maybe no, I can just, or it has to deal damage to a General, never mind. Okay, so I have to Chromatic Hold these two things. So I'm probably going to replace the Arctic Displacer. Or maybe the Young Flamewing, I don't know. Because with the Snow Rippler I can just kill the hand card and this will still live unless if he's gonna do something to it. Blind Scroll, I mean... Well, I can't really do much about that now, can I? So let's replace this Arctic Displacer, like so. We got an Avalanche. Deal 4 damage to everything on your starting side of the battlefield, but that's only just a Sinus, so let's just move back. And let's just move back. So we have 7 mana, we have to Chromatic Hold these Obelisks, so we'll just do that. I know the opponent still has the Hank Heart, but these 2 Obelisks are more important for now, and we can just do our Bloodborne spell. Alright, we can end our turn, see what we can get. We got a Frostfire. Ooh, so we can Frostfire the Snow Rippler. Assuming it doesn't die, so we're in good form right now. The opponent is at 11, we're at 21. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but like the opponent has 4 cards, we have 3. I don't know what 4 cards because it's not just, like I said, it's not just Vitruvian specific. Alright, what will the opponent do? Probably, yeah, move that. So we can do Avalanche now, assuming if the General does stay on my side of the field, because that's going to do 4 damage and bring the General down to about 7 at least, so... I hope the General stays there so I can just attack with the Frostfire as well, but you never know. Because if we attack with the Frostfire, we can bring him down to... Oh, never mind. He's just gonna go on our side. So I think he's gonna kill the Snow Rippler. But then we do get a Battle Pet, so there's that. So the opponent's at 8, and we got a Sai as a Battle Pet. I don't know how I feel about that. So we have 8 mana. Let's replace this Young Flamewing first, and we got a Crystal Cloaker. Alright, so we can just do a Crystal Cloaker here, into a Sai here. So we got some damage going on, we can just move forward a little bit. And then we can Frostfire the Crystal Cloaker just for some insurance policy, I think. I don't know if the opponent has a Dispel in his hand or not, but let's just attack the General for 2 and we'll end our turn. Alright, we got a Bloodletter, which we might just replace. If the opponent retreats and plays blockers, we do have the Avalanche, and then we do have lethal because we do have our Bloodburn spell the next turn. So there's that. And this is more tense than rank because you don't even know, like even though with a basic deck, you don't know what the opponent has because of those free upgrades. It's really nice. Alright, so what will the opponent do? Like, he still has a Hank Heart, which is still 2 attack, but I don't know if he can get rid of enough I don't know if he can get rid of both things to make it so that I don't have lethal. So, because I might just replace a Bloodletter and see what happens, but even then, it's kind of nerve-wracking to see. Like, the opponent has 5 cards, could be anything, could be Rush, could be... you never know. So it will, like, time is running out, and he has to do something with the 5 cards he has in his hand. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to play... Oh, good. So we do have lethal because he ran back to our side of the field. Saberspine Tiger's probably going to kill the side, even though if he left that alone... even if he left the Sai alone, it would have attacked the Obelisk rather than the General, so I don't know. And this is going to be a battle pit which is going to attack the obelisk, but we do have lethal. So we're just going to do an avalanche, like so, to kill the... oh, there we go. I was a bit worried there was a delay. So we do 4 damage through the general, and then we can just do 2 from our Bloodborne spell. And that was our first Rift game, and we won that. Pretty interesting. Like, even though we started with a basic deck with 5 free upgrades, it's still, because of those 5 free upgrades, you don't know what the opponent's going to play, more or less. Like, you have a general idea with the, like, if it's for example Vitruvian, then there might be some Vitruvian cards, but that 5 upgrades will change the game. So yeah, that was a pretty fun match. I might do more in the future, but this is my first Rift game, and apparently I won it. So I was gonna do it until I win, and this video until I win. So I might stream this in the future. I might just do more standard videos on YouTube. But here goes. I mean, not here goes, but yeah, this was Rift and Duelyst, and this was an exciting experience. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.